I'm Alexander Suryajan at 6:21 p.m. October 12th. So there was something about money and property that was supposedly mine in 2018 that I didn't even know about. And so a piece of this is a bunch of people who knew about it hired a bunch of terrorists to implant me, hold me hostage, and try to murder me and my family so they could steal the money and pretend my life was there. So that's a key piece of this. So one, find out how much money these people spent hiring these terrorists, how much money and crimes they've committed on me since 2018 into the present. Find out how they're paying them off because they're blackmailing them. Part of it involves them stealing property from me and giving it to them to pay off debts that they incurred for blackmail by being hired by these people to murder me and kill me and my family, who are now blackmailing them. And then they steal my property and give it to them. That's a piece of this, amongst other things that aren't theirs to give away. Then there's another hustle they're pulling where they think they can create a computer game, commit crimes with it, and then claims someone else owns it, even though they're the ones running some property illegally, and then think they can just claim someone else is liable for their crimes. Or they think you can be owed property that you don't even know about. They can hire terrorists to steal it from you, run it illegally, and do all this illegal shit with it, and then claim you own it when you didn't even know about it, never saw it, never agreed to it, didn't even know what the fuck it is, still haven't even seen it, and then claim you're liable for it. So that's another piece of this. They also think you can just open up some company out of the blue, have terrorists and criminals run it, and then they can run it too with these terrorists and criminals, commit crimes with it, and then claim someone else owns it, and then claim they're liable for whatever the hell they've been doing. These people have psychiatric illness and more than inhuman stupidity, and that would only work on someone with psychiatric illness and more than inhuman stupidity, or someone with zero credibility and who's involved with that. But they're basically saying I could create like a weapons company, I could create a weapons company, run and distribute weapons to a bunch of people illegally, and then claim, person X owns it, even though he doesn't even know it exists and never even seen it, has nothing to do with it. And now person X is liable. That's their hustle. I don't know who's not computing, but it's really scary now that this is actually going on and these terrorists are in prison. Because there's people running stuff and stealing property and running stuff illegally and then claiming someone else owns it when they're really the ones who steal stuff and run it illegally. And not sure who owns what, but if there was property that was supposedly mine that I was supposed to get, never signed paperwork to own it, never even seen this, and never played any role in running anything. So these people are just stealing and then running some game and world illegally without my permission and not telling me anything about it, and running stuff illegally while trying to murder me simultaneously and frame me, and then doing illegal stuff with this property, and then pretending I own something that I've never even seen before when they're really the ones who stole it and are running it illegally. And then they conspire to act like I'm responsible for whatever illegal shit they've been doing. These people are fucking crazy. When are they all going to prison? This is ridiculous.